exciting episode today. I am currently watching my Jeep follow, and she looks good. However, I'm driving another Jeep, and this Jeep fucking hates me. We got my little Canadian toque on, cold as shit. We got no power steering, no coolant, but still minus 35, so you know, we might get there. So we're gonna limp this all the way across the city, and then we gotta unfuck it. Now, will it unfuck? Is this Jeep unfuckable? Nope. No, it's not. However, we got some sick views though. Okay, so how's it going, guys? Today we are working on a 2004 Jeep Liberty. This old girl's got 3.7. The hell's that noise? Anyway, we hit minus 40 here in Canada. Love it. So, the old Jeep Liberty blew out another power steering line. So, I'm not going to show you step by step, simply because it's still minus 35 Celsius. So, you're going to need a 16 mil wrench or 5/8. You're gonna need an 18 mil wrench or 11/16, I believe. And then I'd get a liter of oil, and then a 15 millimeter socket and ratchet. Oh, and if you have switch port, a 9/16 or 14 mil wrench. So I'll list everything you need down in the description. I'm gonna pop the hood, show you guys quickly what we're looking for, what we got to do. You're supposed to remove the grille and the driver's side headlight as the hose wraps up underneath the headlight assembly. I'm not doing that. Give you guys a quick rundown so you know what you gotta do, what you're looking for, and then I'm gonna go warm up. I'm gonna try to warm up. So, let's get out there. So, easiest way to do this is get the tensioner here with a 15 mil wrench, pop the belt off, and then I'd say remove your oil filter. You're going to dump about a liter of oil there, so you want to make sure to catch that. Once you get all that out of the way, you can see that this is the new hose we put in. And I just tuck it up over near the rad hose here, but it should wrap underneath here under the headlight assembly in this fuse box. And then there's some hold downs there. I believe they're 14 mil. There are differences. If you have this little sensor dangling off the hose that goes into the bottom of the pump, that's going to be your switch port. If you have that, you have to make sure you get a switch port hose. If you do not have a switch port hose, that is not necessary. So that's how you tell the difference. If it has that, that is a switch port. Right there is the line that goes into the bottom of the pump that is currently leaking. That's going to be the 5/8 or 16. And then down there, that new gold one, that's going to be the 18 mil. So super easy, pop those off. Make sure you get the green O-rings out from the old ones, and make sure you put the O-rings on the new hose. Slap her together, put the filter on, belt on, put about a liter of oil in, you're good to go. Of course, ATF is what you would run. And then you just have to follow proper bleeding procedure, which I will show you. All right, full fisheye effect for this. So, when you are bleeding the power steering pump, you want to fill the reservoir up and make sure you put the cap on. Then you're gonna hop in the car, and it's easiest if it is elevated in the front. If not, you're gonna have to be real strong for about 2 minutes. You're gonna want to turn the key. Right now I have it on just because I'm freezing my ass off, but the initial bleed is gonna be turn the key 1 click, so you turn off the steering wheel lock. Then you're gonna wanna crank it 1 full rotation in each direction. Back to neutral, 1 to the right, back to neutral. You do that a couple times, and that's going to work out some air bubbles from your hoses and the steering rack. That's the word. So once you do that a couple times, check the level in the power steering reservoir, make sure it's where it should be. Then you can hop in. This is where we're going to fire it up. There may be some whining. If there's an extended period of whining from the pump, turn it off. And then that means you just need to bleed more out of the system. It's normal for it to complain for the first couple seconds. Once you get past that, you'll fire it up, and then you'll start working it in each direction again, one rotation. Do that 2 or 3 times, and then you're going to want to crank it all the way to the end of its stroke. And it might be really stiff for the rest of the rotation there. As you go back, it should feel much easier. Then all the way to the right, full steering lock. Hold it. And you want to go back to neutral. So at this point, your steering wheel should turn pretty easy. So I'd hop out, check the level again, hop back in the car, and just do this for about 5 minutes, one rotation in each direction. And all of your problems will just melt away. Easy as that. So, of course, it's easier said than done. I would like to show the full walkthrough on how to do this, but this is good enough. It's 2 hoses. The only issue is rerouting it. Again, I don't even put it under the headlight again. I fold it up near that upper rad hose. That works for me. You just don't want that line rubbing on anything. So, that being said, it should be a pretty quick job, less than an hour. You just want to make sure you have all your wrenches, wrench sizes, and fluids before. And again, you're going to want to run ATF, especially if you're living up here in Canada where it gets bloody cold. Run ATF, it is much thinner. You won't have an issue. So that's how you do this, guys. Hope this helps you out. If you have any questions, shoot me a message. Make sure you get the correct hose, switch port without the switch port. The switch port is for your air conditioning control. Totally forgot that. Now you know. All right, guys. Hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.